the issue that Indiabulls Securities has analyzed, and joining us now is the expert from that company, Sabyasachi Ganguly. Sabyasachi, first up, what's your own sense that you are going to see the prices of carbon credits fall after this accusation? Did you see a fall in carbon credit prices?
In fact, today's reports in the press indicate that there has been a 17% rise in the price of carbon credits, not in the price of the shares of companies benefiting from carbon credits.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
And so that is in keeping with what we have said in our analysis, in our study.
But would there be a fear that going forward you could see, if these allegations get proved or get noisier, and if the Kyoto Protocol is not getting extended, will there be a process of carbon credit prices falling, because after all the protocol has fallen?
Well, there are two aspects to it. One is whether the protocol will fall or not fall. Okay. That's issue number one. And issue number two is what happens to the carbon credits issued to companies that destroy HFC, hydrofluorocarbon 23, which is a byproduct of HCFC 22, okay, which is a refrigerant gas. Now let us first look at the first issue. Will the Kyoto Protocol fall? The Kyoto Protocol is supposed to conclude by the end of December 2012. So if we don't have a Kyoto Protocol post 2012, it's no surprise. The issue is not the Kyoto Protocol. You call it by any name, any protocol. The issue is, will there be a market for carbon credits? Yeah. So the possibility now is, looking at what's happening, we had the world has seen two major conferences on this. One was last December in Copenhagen, and one was this August in Bonn. And there have been no positive declarations coming from there. They have just paid lip service to the need to
clean the environment.
Yeah. But then we feel, our study convinces us that there has to be a carbon combat regime.
Okay.
The public opinion in the developed countries has reached a point from which their government can't retrace its steps.
Okay.
Environment is one of the two major issues confronting the developed countries. Either is terrorism, which is not in our, it's not our subject.
So your assumption would be that carbon credit markets would continue?
Yes, it has to continue, but it could be in a different form. It could be on a different algorithm. The calculus might be different, but there has to be a market.
Sure. Sabyasachi, we had that phase earlier, about 3-4 years back, 2006, when we had stocks like SRF or Gujarat Fluoro, hitting their life highs, and carbon credit prices also peaked at that time. After that, we saw significant erosion in the prices, and even though we have seen some rally, they are still nowhere near those peak prices. So, going by this history and anecdotal evidence, how do you play these 3 or 4 listed stocks?
Okay, you see, we don't have a formal coverage of these companies. Yeah, what we have done is we have viewed the carbon credits aspect. Yeah, and we found these 3 companies, Gujarat Fluorochemicals, SRF, and Navin Fluorine, as huge beneficiaries of the carbon credit trade mechanism. From that point of view, I have got some figures with me. If you take the base price as 12 euros per CER, which is an ultra conservative price, the price is now hovering around 15 to 16 euros per CER. We have taken 12 euros per CER for the entire period, for the entire life cycle of their CDM project, that is of their HFC burning projects. And we see that they will be earning, on this conservative basis, Gujarat Fluorochemicals stands to earn 35.3 billion rupees between now and February 2016.
All right.
Okay. SRF stands to earn 11.5 billion rupees between now and June 2014. And Navin Fluorine, it stands to earn 6.5 billion rupees up to April 2017. These are very huge figures, and they are windfalls. So the kind of value that these huge windfalls, not a one-time windfall, but for successive years, how they will affect the value of the companies, that is anybody's guess.
Point taken, Sabyasachi. That's a cast iron case, perhaps, to keep the faith. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.